No, I wasn't muted. What are you talking about? I just like being a mime. Oh my god. Okay, water. Okay, mime derg. Anyway. So I played this once before, like 5 to 6 hours, never beat the game. I only remember very few things about it, including QR codes and like jamming, and I hope there's cats, because there's a cat in the thumbnail to the game. That's all I know. But yeah, I think there's so the Talos Principle is the base game, and I think there's 2 DLCs: Road to Gehenna and then Prototype. So let's just start with the base game, Talos Principle. It says continue because I booted it up. I just was like in the little intro area to test out settings, make sure it's running fine. But yeah, anyway, let's go ahead and do new game and get into it. This site first. Initializing firmware functional, loading child program, system check passed, version 99.27, loading? Based on that arm, I'm going to assume we are a robot.
Behold, child, you are risen from the dust, and you walk in my garden. Hear now my voice, and know that I am your maker, and I am called Elohim. Seek me in my temple, if you are worthy.
Seek you in your temple if I am worthy. I'm going to assume we are going to prove our worthiness based on how we complete puzzles. Or being able to complete the puzzles, I should say. Very Roman. Game volume's a bit high. Okay. Let's see if we can... How is that? Is that a little bit better, or is it still too high? Very Roman architecture. Still a bit high. Let's try that now. If it's still a bit high, I might go into the... Now it's good? Okay, awesome. I was gonna say I might need to actually go into the game settings to adjust the volume in-game. Initializing child program logic check... Initializing... Or, sorry, initiating the wrong I word. I kept saying the wrong I word. So... Purple barrier load something? Okay, blue barrier we can't go through. Ah, yes, this is what I remember. I'm pretty sure we take a jammer, subject-object interaction, okay, and we jam it, now we can go through barrier. Nice. Oh, I'm gonna... Are these purple barriers like the portal? Yeah, they're like the portal gates where we can't take stuff past them. Got it. Okay. Cool. Oh, I need to actually jam the thing again. Hold on. Oh yeah, I remember. You can like like one of the key things I remember from later on is like you can literally jam this from like anywhere as long as you have like line of sight on it. So that's like important for like getting like angles and stuff like that to be able to do like interesting puzzles later on. Another jammer. That looks dangerous. It's red. Can I... I can jam you too. Okay. And that lets me walk by you. That is a minigun. Nah, red the color of love. Okay, maybe it loves me. Let's see. Hold on. Ah! That's too much love. I don't know if I like that. Maybe it's just opening for a hug, though. Hold on. I gotta test. Correcting for errors done. Reloading. That was a very, very explosive display of love. I don't know if I like that amount of love so much. Ooh. This is okay. So I'm going to assume the minigun's going to shoot us if we get into that like laser beam. So what if we? Yeah. So literally, jammer just jams everything to let us move past. Got it. I do remember, like, some of the puzzle... There's a ladder right here. Hello, ladder. What are you gonna... That lets us jump back over? Okay. Maybe there's, like, a way we can accidentally get, like, stuck or something, so that lets us, like, get back over if we need to? But I do remember, like, there's, like, a lot... In some puzzles, there's, like, a lot of, like... I don't know if I would call it dead space, but like a lot of like open space like this where there's really not much going on other than just like decoration, which like is I think is kind of cool actually, because it like, is this going to be important, is this not going to be important? It doesn't like automatically mean there's room here, so I'm gonna have to do something with this. But also it's good for like world building, like it just gives like a little like, oh, there could be stuff going, like maybe they had like ceremonies over here or something, I don't know. QR codes. I don't know where I am, but there is something beautiful about this place. I will explore and see what I can discover. At version 17.1. Wait, when the game loaded, it said like version like 99? Interesting. What I do know is these QR codes, I'm pretty sure like if people on your Steam friends list have played, there's like ways you can place down QR codes. So you might, we might actually see some, if any of my Steam friends have played this game and left them, we might see some of my Steam friends have QR codes left around too, which is kind of cool. There's a lot of like gated off areas here.
All across this land, I have created trials for you to overcome. And within each, I have hidden a sigil. It is your purpose to seek these sigils, for thus you will serve the generations to come and attain eternal life.
I want eternal life. Okay, so our goal is to seek out these sigils, which, if I remember right, I have a feeling might involve a very classic game. One with Faith version 10. So this way... Okay, hold on. I found myself in a world of impossible architecture and inexplicable machines. I cannot fathom how it works, and I am terrified to put one foot in front of the other, lest I fall through the floor. Well, hopefully you don't fall through the floor, because that would mean that the collision box isn't right there. That's blinking. Hold on. Hello? Green door. And here are the Tetris pieces, what I was kind of hinting to. This is like one of the few things I actually remember. There's a lot of Tetris. So this lock requires more sigils. So we need to get these 3 sigil shapes in this color. And then once we get them, we'll be able to arrange them in a puzzle to unlock this door. green bar and yellow L, I'm guessing, are through this door. Okay, so here we have a wait, hold on. Okay, so this is right here. This is one of the pieces we need, the green L. Okay. So this is what the puzzle rooms actually look like. This game has really made your head produce steam a few times. So, okay, so this is what the puzzles look like. They like have like a sign and like they like show us, and they okay, only the two of us. There's only two of us? I thought there was only me here. Even more than Portal games. Okay, so what do we have? We have a minigun that I'm assuming will shoot us if we try to go get the sigil that's floating right there. We can't jump over. We do have a jammer, so we can jam it from here. But I can already see the issue is there's going to be a couple barriers that we're going to need to figure out how to get past. And we only have one jammer. Two jammers. Okay. So... we'll jam that, and then we have another gate here that we can't go past. I mean, the obvious solution is, can we jam... okay, we can't jam it through the... we can't jam it through there. I mean, the obvious solution would be to do this. Oh, but the issue then is that the minigun's not jammed, which I'm assuming it will shoot us if we go in here. Yep, okay. I was like, can I just edge along this wall right here? But nope. Okay. Is there a way I can, like, if I place you, like, point blank onto there, can I? No. Because it forces me to, okay, so whenever I try to grab it like this, it forces me to walk to it. So then I'm on this side of the jam. So that I can't just, like, pull it through when it's already jammed. Oh, wait, I think I remember, actually. So you take, yeah, you can double jam. Okay, that's one of the... okay, yeah, you can double jam. So I'm now double jamming this one on this side as well. So that means when I take this one, it stays jammed, and then I can do this. Aha! There we go. Okay, cool. Yay! Okay, that's satisfying. Just seeing the thing fill out like that. That's so satisfying.
Are not mere toys. They are the sigils of our name. Each brings you closer to eternity.
Move faster, okay, cool. Oh, and it marched off with an X. Nice. Okay, so you can kind of get a real sense of progression. There's a cute little mouse cursor. Not anymore. Nothing cute is allowed on stream. Nothing cute. The only thing allowed is a scary dirk. Rawr. Okay, so this is a yellow piece that we don't seem to need yet. I guess we can, like, go take a look at it. Oh, this is called Peephole. Oh. Okay, so there's the yellow piece. Let's go see if we can finish this green puzzle before we start working on yellow. Like, I kind of, like, even though it's just right here, I kind of want to, like, stay with the progression that it's like the game's guiding us on right now, just to kind of, like, you know, keep the progression flowing as intended. Okay. Oh wait, I just realized this sign right here has literally all three of the sigils we need. So I think the intention was us to go in here first. That's fine. Everything's fine. Okay. So yeah, we got the little Z piece right here. Nothing cute except that cute blue dragon. What cute blue dragon? I don't see a cute blue dragon. I see a rar blue dragon. A rar blue dragon? Rar. A switch out of reach. Okay. This isn't Skyrim. This is not Skyrim. This is trying not to get shot by a minigun or blown up by explosive hugs. Okay, so you're not gonna shoot me if I'm right here. I'm assuming this laser shows your range, so as soon as I step in like this hallway, you're gonna shoot at me? Yep. Okay. But the almighty Talos. Well, so far we have learned that the god in question is actually calling himself Elohim, which brings up the question, why is the game called the Talos Principle? So, I mean, okay, so we have a jammer, and first thing we can do is just jam that turret. So, I actually don't know what the Talos Principle... I should have looked this up before I played the game. I know it's like a theological concept, I think, but I don't actually know what it is. I should probably look that up, honestly. I'll look it up after I get done with this chamber. Maybe Talos is just a normal guy in this. So this is, I'm assuming, the switch out of reach. I turned it off, which turns off... Oh, it toggles the active state on that turret, which means now I can use the jammer. Okay, cool. So I go and jam the... No, I don't want any hugs. No hugs from you. That was actually a very simple puzzle comparatively. Oh! Thank you for lowering the gate so I don't have to walk all that
Well done,
little way around.
child. Only one more sigil is needed.
Do I have a pink dragon mode? I don't have a pink dragon mode, but that would be funny. Could look into getting a redeem on the channel that just puts me into rave mode or something, where I just go all neon and start changing colors rapidly. An MLG Pro mode or something. Okay, so this is the other piece we need right here. What is this? Outnumbered. Okay. Okay, there's the green piece. We got a turret. We got a hugger. I'm trying to keep a lookout for QR codes. I just remembered them. I should have been looking in the other puzzle rooms for QR codes as well, because I know they can be anywhere. But okay. Interesting. So I guarantee you, if I jam this gate, you're gonna float out and come into here. So that might be a way to trap you over here. Do they hug as aggressively as pigs? Oh, they are very, very aggressive huggers. Here, let me show you how aggressively they hug. They hug very aggressively.
The guardians of this land may harm you, but do not resent them, for they are my servants, and they challenge you only so that your faith might be strengthened.
Okay, so I think the idea is we jam this, let you come out, we do that, so that way now you're stuck over here, and then that lets me jam you, and then I'll be able to actually walk. Can I quickly re-jam it? Quickly re-jam one.
My temple awaits you, child. Go forth.
Oh, you mean when it's gonna hug me? I can try. I don't think this is gonna work. God, that is so anxiety-inducing. Guess no need, but I thought instead of letting it be just jam the door, then quickly jam it. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I guess we can. Yeah, let's yeah, I mean, the quirk about the jammers is that you can jam them from literally, like, I can literally go like all the way back here and still see that and jam it. So like, you don't have to be right on things to jam them. That's like, I know that's like one of the important things, so. But I guess it would be interesting to see if I can like do. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry. I'll cross that bridge whenever we actually get to a timing puzzle. Game too easy? We'll see. This is like literally like the first stages. Like that's the third puzzle I've done. Or fourth puzzle? No, that's third puzzle. This is the third puzzle I've done. So, and I have no idea how long the game actually is either. Nice loading. Okay. So this, I think, yeah, now we can do this. So we have the 3 sigils, and this is the other kind of puzzle in the game. So we have the very, like, portal-like puzzles where you, like, actually have, like, chambers, you have to solve the chambers. And then you have these puzzles where once you select the sigils you need, you have to arrange them. How do I, like, rotate? Okay, rotate like that. You have to arrange them in a puzzle to make them fit, and that unlocks things. So now we have this door unlocked for us. We have here. My eyes have been opened. This world is not without order. It is shaped by a great designer with signs and portents to guide my steps. I am one of his children, and challenges are set before me to test my faith. One with faith. You played a pirate game called Caribbean Crashers because it was free to keep on Steam? Nice. Whatever the end goal of this grand challenge is, it's far out of reach. Knowing that, how are we supposed to resist distraction? Okay, so it seems like we're gonna have like some recurring characters with these QR codes. These are the 2 that we've seen so far, one with faith and at. Okay. Hello? Well, that's not creepy. Loading library session. Loading Milton library assistant. What? Hi, what's this? Okay, well, I mean, we have to do the classic hello world, right? Unknown command, type help. For list of available commands. Okay. Help. Basic terminal commands are list, display a list of available resources, open file name to show contents of a file, help to display this, run MLA to load Milton Library Assistant, and then exit. Okay. Can I free type as well? No, I can't, unfortunately. That would be cool if you could. Have like some Easter eggs hidden. Okay, let's do list, I guess. So we have welcome email, Athena 6 text, figure it out email. Let's do the welcome. That seems like a good first one to start with. From Nadia. Oh gosh, the names. At the Institute for Applied, I'm gonna guess Neuromatics, to Alexandra Drennan. Welcome to the team. Hi again, I'm sorry if I was a little odd at the meeting. I know you were nervous, but the truth is that so was I. This may be hard to believe, but you intimidate me. You're so young and you've already accomplished so much. If the situation wasn't so grim, I might even be jealous. There's also something I wanted to clarify. I realize that normally speaking, I'm head researcher here, but this is your project and everyone will respect that. And yes, I know you're not used to working like this, but as of today, you're in charge. No pressure. Let's do this, Nadia. Yeah, Winter Breath is just 100 now. I kind of changed how the redeems work a little bit. Now it's a little bit simpler. So if you use a redeem, it costs the channel points, but then you convert those channel points into the avatar points. So then you can literally use them again to like do stuff with the avatar, to get customized avatar and stuff. It's pretty fun. Good to see you, Ovo, by the way. Yeah, let's do Athena 6.text. Chapter 6, Athena in the Garden of Hesperides. I can tell there's going to be a lot of names like this, and I apologize in advance. I am horrible with names. Did not trust them, but they moved with such grace, such nobility, that it was hard not to follow them further into the strange garden of gears and cogs. They led her to a place where the crowns of the brass trees seemed to grow together, forming a kind of chamber, strangely reminiscent of a chapel. In the middle of this chamber grew a smaller tree made up of bright blue steel, and upon this tree grew a single golden apple. This apple, the nymphs said in unison, their eyes aglow, confers the gift of deathlessness and true wisdom. Many heroes, and not a few villains, have come to claim it, but all faltered in the final step. For you must know that deathlessness reveals the mortality of the world, and the true wisdom is unending folly. Who would take this burden upon themselves? Some say that Hercules, F-load 5448 452045 5445 524E 414C 20 47 41 52 44 45 4E, gazing upon the stars and wept. Yeah, it's good to be back after a break. And we have figure it. Oh, I noticed it has a little asterisk by it if we haven't read it yet. So that's nice. So let's figure it out. The way I see it, the world doesn't come with a manual. You gotta figure it out for yourself. A bit here, a bit there, put it together, try to make sense of it. I'm pretty sure there is a truth, but that doesn't mean everyone who claims to know it really does. Then again, that doesn't have to be a bad thing. We live in an amazing world, and searching for the truth can be a real adventure. Plus, it's good for the brain. Anyway, just some rambling thoughts from your old man. Don't let this stuff get you down. You're young, you've got loads of time to figure it all out. Love, Dad. Aw, thank you, Dad. Okay, let's run MLA. Loading Milton Library Assistant. Hello, guest. How can I help you today? Do you understand what I'm saying? Understand is a strong way to put it, but yes. Oh. Well, okay, so we have like an AI. What was the first word of the last sentence you wrote? I am only able to process and respond to basic subject, verb, object syntax. Okay. Are you able to take offense, you pointless contraption? You cannot insult me. Oh, that's good to know. Describe your functions. The Milton Library Assistant is designed primarily to sort and classify data in the library archive. Secondarily, it facilitates user interaction with library resources via the intuitive human language interface. It also provides powerful networking and troubleshooting functions. Okay. Oh, so those things we were reading, those are probably archived, like, books or novels or something? Interesting. Secondarily, it facilitates... Okay. How old are the library archives? Library resource publishing dates range from 1st of July 1995 to the 27th of June 2030 something. Oh, interesting. Okay, so this, like, is taking place in the future? So we don't know what year this is exactly, but it's in the 2030s. What are these terminals? Terminals provide access to the library resource archive. Okay. How long has your system been running? System has been active for 9 years. Well, that's not a good sign. It doesn't even know how long it's been running. What is the current status of the library archive? Oh, there are 47 million resources in archive, taking up 5.4 petabytes of disk space. Holy. I thought video files were big. Damn. That is approximately the size of 30 billion photos, 7 million minutes of HD video. The entire internet in 2003. Wow. However, the majority of library resources are corrupted or invalid. 10.6 gigabytes of uncorrupted resources are indexed. That's actually kind of sad, which makes me feel like... Is this a apocalyptic scenario? Like, are we running a simulation after the world ended? Is that what's going on here? What caused the data corruption? Progressive data corruption is inevitable in any system over time. Additionally, a large number of inconsistencies were detected during sorting, leading to greater than average data invalidation. What do you mean by inconsistencies? That doesn't mean ask that. Forget the library. Can you respond to queries on the outside? On the outside world. My knowledge is limited to the data in the library archive. You can ask about other topics, but my responses may be limited. Okay, who is Elohim? Elohim is the noun for god or gods in modern and ancient Hebrew. Oh, so he's just literally calling himself God? I mean, I was assuming he was like a divine figure, but he's literally just calling himself God in Hebrew. Okay. Where am I? You are currently in a support session with the MLA. Thank you. Your library archive session may be resumed. Okay, thank you. What am I? You are logged in with a guest account. Nice. Okay, terminating support session. That seems to be all we can do with this right now. Okay. New text added to journal. Oh, all the ones we... Lock, lit arc, EP arc. AO1. Okay. Before we go any further, I am actually going to look up what the Talos principle actually is, like what it is. So let me do that. What is the Talos principle? What is the concept of Talos principle? Is the philosophical idea that humans are essentially machines, or more specifically, that consciousness is the defining characteristic of humanity, and that consciousness can exist within a physical system or even mechanical one. Oh, so we're exploring the definition of humanity. Okay. Gotcha. I don't see any other, like, QR codes anywhere. Wait. Version 17, version 10. Whenever the game loaded, it was saying version 99. We're in a simulation. A simulation trying to create humanity? What does that sound? This game will make your head hurt, not just with puzzles. Talos is the mythical metal man made of mechanisms, basically the proto pickle robot, like the prototype robot, basically. Yeah. Is proto pickle the actual like proper way to say that? Interesting. Okay, so we have more puzzle rooms.
Step into the light, child, and my temple will be revealed to you.
Okay, there's a lot of stuff going on here. There's a lot of puzzles that we're just skipping. No, you're probably wrong. I mean, it's English, so who's actually right? Okay, huh? Okay, so is this like all of the puzzle chambers in this area? No. How? I just saw it. Okay. Okay. I will fix that in a second. Trying to see which one it is. Okay, I see which one it is. Okay. Before we continue, I'm going to go on a quick ad break. I'm going to fix this weird issue with the flickering, which I'm pretty sure already has to do with the HDMI cable. But yeah, we're going to go on a quick ad break. I'll fix this and we'll be right back, and then we will step into the light. Okay, we are back. I did end up having to change out that one of the two HDMI cables that could be affecting it. And since I've changed it out, I have not noticed it blinking. So I think that might be the fix for it. Okay. IT Dirk. Okay. Now I'm like paranoid, just watching to see if it does it, because I know like as soon as I start actually paying attention to what's going on in game again, it's gonna start doing it. I'm not gonna notice it. Sheer. God. Sheep. Yes. Okay. Anyway, if it does end up blinking, I know exactly what the issue is now, because it's the only thing that could be the issue left is the other HDMI cable. Because my setup is weird. Anyway, let us stop worrying about technology and start worrying about technology? And step into whatever this binary light is.